Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Jinto from US Cricket Store bringing you another video review of a brand new series that we have started with the help of B3 Cricket. As you guys know that we have an association and a mutually exclusive partnership with B3 Cricket to design certain profiles, which again we have got and created with the help of you guys as customers. And we have designed a brand new profile and have given the name as Bolt. B-O-L-T, Bolt. As the name goes, it's a unique name that we have selected for the Bolt, and for the Bolt profile we have selected the King Kohli's profile with a slight tweak and modification as per our understanding. This is our interpretation of the Virat Kohli profile. Now, if you look at the Virat Kohli profile, it would have the duckbill toe pretty much enhanced. This profile has a slightly smaller duckbill toe. It also has a duckbill toe, but it would be a slightly smaller duckbill toe. The reason again is because of the US conditions. The US conditions always tends to have a slightly lower bounce, and hence we have given enough power even for the people who would like to have a mid-low or almost a low middle on this bat. Now, what is the speciality of this bat? Why have we selected this particular bat to be our Bolt profile? We'll be discussing as part of this particular video. Well, to start off with, the first thing that I want to discuss today is about the decals. The decals that we have gone with is basically the combination of blue and the red with the matching chevron, UK chevron grip that comes with this particular bat. Well, we already know that B3 is one of the manufacturers would be having the thickest handles possible delivered as part of their cricket bats. This particular bat is no exception. This particular bat comes up with a very thick handle, and if you actually look, I can hardly wrap my hands around here, and there's a big gap between my hands. That means it is indeed a thick handle, and it does have the usual 2 cork and 1 rubber insert that comes with any B3 cricket bat possible. This particular bat also has the UK chevron, as I already mentioned. This is one of the topmost grips, and that B3 provides. It's absolutely free of cost. Again, if you look at the shoulder size here, it's very thick shoulders, and that's what we have purposefully advised B3 Cricket to have a thicker shoulder and have very good amount of wood at the handle splice, so that it balances out really well, even though the weight is maybe on the medium on the higher side. Well, we had requested for few other things and which B3 has done already for us and for you guys who would be purchasing the Bolt profile, is to actually round off the edges, not only until here but indeed till here. If you actually closely observe, the edges have been beautifully rounded off throughout the length of the bat. Well, that's testimony as to what finishing goes into this bat, which comes to your doorstep for scoring those blistering amount of runs, at the same time ensuring that your bat is not prone to much of a damage because of the prolonged use. Well, let's talk about the dimensions now. The dimensions are exaggerating, to say the least, on this particular beast that I have in my hands. The edges are picking at exactly 40 millimeters. The spine is picking at 64 millimeters, and the toe at the center is picking at 29 millimeters. If you take a look at the back of the bat, there is maybe a slight concaving, a very slight, ever so slightly. But if you actually look at the Virat Kohli profile that he uses in the international games, it has a significant amount of concaving. We have gone with slightly less concaving in order for you guys, us, or club cricketers or weekend warriors like us would get maximum value for your shots even if we hit off center. Well, we are not someone like Virat Kohli who would be maximizing, who would be hitting the ball right over here 80 to 90% of the time. we want some help when the ball hits here or here as well. This particular bat would be giving you that liberty is what I'm trying to ensure here. Well, the bat looks beautiful in terms of the grains. That brings us to count the number of grains on this particular bat. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 grains on this particular bat with a slight bit of marbling effect here. Again, if you have been following my videos, you would know that I really advertise marbling effect in the hitting area because the ball tends to ping slightly better from that particular position, and it tends to boost like a beast from that position is what I'm trying to emphasize. Well, this is a 3-stripe English Willow from B3 Cricket. What does that mean? It means that this is a grade 1 English Willow cricket bat that B3 Cricket is offering. Again, let's take another look at the profile, and this is the hard put is at the right-hander's inside edge or a left-hander's outside edge on this particular bat. Again, if you take a closer look at the profile, we have the spine position peaking at this junction, and the edge position is peaking at this junction, a slight offset. But if you take a look at this prolonged consistent spine, giving an idea what I'm trying to say now here, that you would get a big hitting area on this particular bat when you intend to use this bat. Let's take a look now at the balance of this particular bat. Now, we already discussed the specs on this bat being 40 millimeters on the edge, 64 millimeters on the spine, and a 29 millimeters on the toe with a very thick handle. The handle shape, I did not disclose the handle shape. The handle shape on this bolts would be slightly different from our Dracon and our Power. The bolts would be having a oval handle at the bottom, tapering to a rounder shape at the top. So it is a very slight taper. It is not like a baseball bat tapering. Very slight, very subtle tapering, if I really want to emphasize that. But it is a very oval handle. If you can see, this is the side shot. This is the front shot, so it will give you an oval handle. The benefit of that is if you're trying to going for your expansive shots or you want to really slog, the probability of the bat twisting in your hands is slightly lesser. I mean, assuming that you're holding your bottom hand really firm on the bat, the probability of it twisting in your hands is slightly lesser with if in case of an oval handle. Well, what does it feel like? The dead weight of this particular bat is 212 dead on the scale. What does it feel like in my hands? Well, if I want to go into my normal batting position or batting stance, I would say it feels slightly lighter than its dead weight, not significantly light, but not bottom heavy, or it does not feel its weight as well. I'm someone who uses a 210 in my daily life of cricket. I can play with this bat, so that might give you an idea of what this thing feels like in any one of the hands. And again, that's just my personal perspective. Without further ado, let's now check out the ping response of this bat, and let's take a look at the decals on the back. The texturing, the embossing is second to none on a B3 Cricket, and see the amount of detailing that goes into their decals. And kudos and cheers to their design team who have gone ahead with this color combination. Really nice and striking, and this is our partnership with B3 Cricket being emphasized clearly in terms of the decals. Without further ado, let's now check out the ping response with this brand new cherry, and let's see if it really makes any dents on this new bat, again signifying how the pressing is on this bat. Just see the response that's coming out of the bat. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't want to hit the ceiling, but one thing I can assure that you would be getting an outrageous response from this bat when you receive it. It's pinging like a trampoline if I really want to close that. And let's take a look at the seam marks. Well, one thing is for sure, even with the light glaze, if you were able to see some seam marks, please do put it in the comments, because I can't see none. I cannot see a single seam mark, even though this particular ball is a brand new cherry with pronounced seam. I can't see a seam mark. That's why we are trying to emphasize that we had requested B3 to have the perfect pressing for us to not have any damages. That's the first thing that we want to ensure when we give the bat to you guys as customers. The second thing is that this should give you maximum performance without much of a preparation. You should prepare the bat. We are not recommending that you should not prepare the bat and take it to the net straight away. Prepare the bat properly, but this bat would give you the maximum performance and would not give you any false performance in terms of pressing the bat soft and giving you a better response at the start and then probably enduring some damage on the way down. Well, we have rounded the edges. We have asked them to round the edges for you. We have asked them to give you a properly pressed bat, and more importantly, we have also asked for a good amount of camber. If you can see that the camber on this bat is almost to the 5mm part, which is very good in terms of the durability of the bat. So what we are trying to emphasize here, that if you're spending your hard-earned money on a B3 cricket bat, which is prepared in association and partnership with US Cricket Store, you can be rest assured that the bat would last you long enough for you to probably not purchase a bat for the couple of seasons at least, right? That's what we are ensuring that you would get as customers, and value for your money is what we are trying to emphasize again and again in front of you guys. Well, the retail price of the grade 1 or the 3 stripe English Willow cricket bat from B3 would be $524.99. You can reach out to us to purchase this specific bat, or we have the lower down grades of a 2 stripe and a 1 stripe in the bolt profile as well. Again, this is the Virat Kohli profile, or I should say our interpretation of the Virat Kohli profile. Again, this is the bolt profile for you guys, and which is suitable more for the US conditions, specifically designed and to enhance the durability of the bat as well. Well, I hope you guys like this video, and just like the other profiles that you guys have supported us, B3 Cricket has been a smash hit with the US Cricket Store, and we expect nothing different for the bolt profile to be among the customers in the United States when they play their cricket. Until next time, this is Jinto signing off from US Cricket Store, redefining cricket in US. Cheers.